Okay, obviously, it's an important week of practice for us this week, and we're going to get back after it again today, and we'll leave tomorrow to go to the University of Oregon. We'll have a Friday, Saturday, Sunday series against those guys, and it's going to be an extremely competitive series. It's going to be a opportunity for us to get out on the road and kind of go see what we're made of, and kind of take our show on the road a little bit, and go get in a hotel, go get a practice in out there, and go get 3 games this weekend against outstanding competition. The University of Oregon, we know, is going to pitch it extremely well. They're going to defend at a high level. They're kind of your traditional West Coast baseball team, where they're going to bunt, they're going to run, they're going to put pressure on the defense. They're going to do all those kind of things where they're going to try to create runs, make you handle the baseball, put pressure on you. And so obviously it'll be a tremendous challenge for us on the infield. It'll be a tremendous challenge for us on the mound and behind the plate. And we're excited to get out there and go play and kind of go see what we're made of outside of Dudy Noble Field. And it's going to be a great trip for us, outstanding competition, and one we're really looking forward to the challenge and playing those guys.
When do you intend to set the pitching rotation?
Well, what we're going to do is kind of made a decision. Right now, we're going to go with Connor Pilkington on Friday, and we're going to go with Peyton Plumlee on Saturday. And then Sunday is we're just going to TBA on Sunday right now. There's several things that I've kind of got going on in my mind right now in terms of just trying to do things to strengthen the back end of the ball game right now for us. Graham Ashcraft is going to be kind of in a floating type of role right now, where if we have an opportunity to win Friday and an opportunity to win Saturday, you might look for Graham to be able to come out of the bullpen for us on a Friday or Saturday in a 3-game series, where all of a sudden now your back end of the bullpen becomes really strong when you start talking about a 3-headed monster with Graham Ashcraft, Spencer Price, and Riley Self. And that's kind of what the benefits of a 3-game weekend is going to allow us to do. We're going to leave that Sunday TBA and just see where we're at on Sunday. See who we've used Friday or Saturday, knowing that Graham Ashcraft can certainly go out there and start on Sunday, and he's had 2 really good starts for us, 2 quality starts. His last start was outstanding last Saturday, and him not starting Friday or Saturday has 0 indication on what he has done. It's more of a promotion for him, to where I have the confidence in Graham that I know I can bring him out of the bullpen and go and attack guys and bring a 96 to 98 mile-an-hour fastball out of the pen with a really sharp slider, and just be able to shorten the game on a Friday or Saturday with a Pilkington and a Plumlee starting. So we've got several options. Everything that we're going to be able to do this weekend, it has the full, the full priority of strengthening that bullpen to keep the score down and just continue to get better and better on the mound.
Do you have any updates on Ryan Rigby and what's Blake Smith's situation?
We're still reviewing. Blake saw the doctor the other day, and they're reviewing his MRI right now on his elbow. There's nothing to announce as of yet with Blake, other than there is something going on with his elbow right now, and he's going to be down for the foreseeable future. So I would just expect us to move forward with Blake without Blake for the time being. I don't know how long that's going to be, guys. It might be a couple of weeks. It might be an entire year. But I know we're going to be without Blake for the foreseeable future.
And Rigby?
Ryan is also dealing with some injuries right now. Ryan has a groin injury that basically bothered him all fall, really limited him in the fall. I think he was really really only on the mound 2 or 3 times the entire fall, and it was very early back in September. He was shut down, tried to rehab it, tried to see some doctors, find out what was going on, came back after Christmas feeling good, started throwing bullpens again. That same groin issue started bothering him again. He got through it, was able to make 1 appearance this year. where he certainly threw the ball fine, and then the groin was bothering him again the next morning when he woke up and could barely walk. So we have to find out what's going on with him. But yes, Rigby is battling some groin issues right now, has not been available for us at all here in the last couple of weeks. So anytime you start talking about being without Blake Smith, being without Ryan Rigby, those are two key pieces to your bullpen that we've been without, and that, guys, we have to find people. We have to find guys that can pitch at the end of the ball game. As of right now, I have the utmost confidence in Riley Self. I have the utmost confidence in Spencer Price. We have to find more guys than that can pitch in the back end of the ball game for us. This is a really long college baseball season. And if I keep going to the whip with Riley Self and Spencer Price 3 times on a weekend to go get games where we're able to hold a lead and go beat Morehead State or go beat Marist, then all of a sudden we're going to get into SEC play 2 or 3 weeks from now, and I'm going to need to bring Spencer Price out of the bullpen or bring Riley Self out of the bullpen, and those guys are going to be on fumes halfway through the season. So it's really important for us as a team right now to develop guys on the mound to where we don't have to keep going to Spencer Price and Riley Self every single time we get a lead in the second weekend of the season. This is a long season, and we're going to need those guys' bullets in SEC play, the back end of the season, and we need those guys fresh when we need them in SEC play. So it's important for us to develop more guys than just those two that we know can go out and get people out right now. And those other guys have to pitch, and we need those guys to rise up. We need those guys to step up to the occasion and go get outs. We need them over the course of a 56-game regular season and a postseason run. You can't just have 2 guys in the bullpen all year long, or those guys are going to be on fumes in the next couple of weeks.
Stovall, you anticipate him being all systems go this weekend?
I'm going to anticipate Stovall being full go this week. We're going to get out on the practice field today. I think he's going to push himself pretty good. He ran yesterday, felt really good, so I would anticipate him being full go at practice today and having Hunter Stovall in a full capacity Friday night at Oregon and being ready to roll this weekend.
Anything changed at all with Eli's status at all?
Yeah, nothing. There's absolutely nothing. Nothing has changed with Eli's status. We will readdress Eli's situation after we return back from Oregon. So he won't be with us at all this week, and it's kind of a week-to-week thing with him. There's some things going on that just are going to keep him from being out on the field with us right now. And so he needs to kind of take care of his responsibilities and priorities away from the field, in the classroom, off the field. And then when we kind of feel like as a staff and as a team he's ready to return to the baseball field again, we will readdress that situation. Certainly Eli is an extremely talented young player. We could certainly use him, obviously, behind the plate, but it's bigger than baseball. It's more important than baseball. There's things that he needs to do to earn his way back out on the field with us.
Seems like the top half of the order is a little more settled than the bottom half. What do you need to see from those guys batting 6, 7, 8?
I think you're talking about some really young players in college baseball that are hitting in the back half of the order. I feel incredible about Jake Mangum and Luke Alexander and Ryan Gridley and Brent Rooker, hitting 1, 2, 3, and 4. Cody Brown gives us an outstanding at-bat most days, and he's a veteran that's going to bring it every single day. Then after you get past that, when you start looking at guys like Brant Blaylock and Tanner Poole, Dustin Skelton, guys that are hitting in the back end of Cole Gordon right now, these are all brand new guys to college baseball. So it's kind of a trial by fire with these guys right now, and they have to play. We have to build confidence with those guys. They have to get their at-bats. Until they really start to get themselves going offensively, I need those guys to play at a really high level defensively. I need Tanner Poole and Brant Blaylock to make every play in the outfield. There are several plays that we didn't make this weekend in the outfield that I expect those guys to make. And we met about that yesterday where, hey guys, I'm probably going to hold you to a higher standard defensively than anybody you will ever play for. Those guys can really run. They can really defend. They can go get it in the outfield. When it hits your glove, I need you to catch the baseball. And so I expect those guys to defend at a high level. They will. They just need to know the accountability that I'm going to hold them to defend right now. Because I know offensively they'll get themselves going. Brent Blaylock's got 20 at-bats right now in college baseball. He brings some really good things to the table in terms of his tools and his athleticism and his power, his ability to run. Tanner Poole's the same way. Both of these guys didn't play an inning here at Mississippi State last year, so they are brand new to Mississippi State baseball. So those guys are going to continue to play. Those guys are going to continue to go out there. I need them to defend at a high level, and I have the utmost confidence in those guys. That's why I'm going to keep running those guys out there. I want them to put pressure on the defense, go defend at a high level, steal bases, score runs, do those kind of things. So we're going to keep getting after it offensively. The bottom half of the order is going to continue to get better the more at-bats they continue to get in college baseball.
This will be the first time that you've taken the team off on your own. You got them
Yeah,
away
sure.
from campus,
Yep.
away from everything. Besides what they do in the field, what do you want to look for and learn about this team?
I just want to see us, take this trip, be mature when we go out on the road. Understand that this isn't just a vacation trip for guys. It might be the very first time some of our guys go to the West Coast or see snow. I mean, there's those types of possibilities there. So it's a really exciting opportunity for us to get out on the road. But I want to see us get off the plane and understand that we have a good club. We are going out here to play 27 extremely competitive innings of baseball against a really good Pac-12 ball club. And I expect us to get off the plane with the expectation level that we're going to play well and the expectation level that we're going to win. And so I want to see us take the field. I don't want to see us be wide-eyed. I don't want to see us, not settle into the game until the 6th or 7th inning of the game on a Friday and lose a close ball game and then realize, gosh, we could have done more had we just been ready to play when the umpires said play ball. So I expect us to play a mature brand of baseball. I expect us to go out there with a business-like attitude where we are coming out there to play a quality Pac-12 opponent, and we're going to play our very best baseball, and we're going to expect to win when we take the field.
With no midweek games this week, this is the longest break in the schedule without a game you're going to have until May. How
Right.
have you handled that break and
I
how
think,
the practice been?
without, obviously being off yesterday and then Wednesday being a travel day for us, I think it'll give us a chance to get healthy. We've got several guys that have some nagging injuries right now. Jake Mangum took a 92-mile-an-hour fastball to the back of the hamstring on Friday night or Saturday morning. I can't remember which one, but he basically played 27 innings of baseball this weekend, really banged up, where it was just a bruised hamstring, where it was extremely tight. When he wasn't on the field, he was sitting on the bench, sitting on a heat pack for 27 innings. That's the type of mentality, that's the type of tough, hard-nosed ball player that we want here. So it's going to give him a chance to get healthy. It'll give Hunter Stovall a chance to get healthy. It'll give our arms a chance to kind of catch their breath and recuperate a little bit. And so I think this is a really good time for us to have a day or two off this week where we can get healthy, regroup, recharge ourselves, and go get ready for 27 outstanding innings of baseball against the University of Oregon.
You were talking about the bullpen earlier. Is there any situation where you would actually throw Self and Price in back-to-backs, or where's the fine line that you have to walk when managing their arms, but also realizing, hey, I don't really have too many other guys I can go to here?
Sure, that's a great question, and I'm kind of envisioning, like I talked about earlier, Friday and Saturday having an Ashcraft and a Price and a Self in the bullpen, and with 3 guys to be able to pitch the back end part of the game. I'm hoping not to be able to overuse those guys in one game to win the ball game. Hopefully we can chop it up to where those guys can bounce back the very next day. I wouldn't anticipate either one of those guys not being able to go on back-to-back days if they only throw 1 inning on a Friday. Each one of those guys could certainly come back in that same type of role on Saturday for us. And so those 3 guys in the back end, I have a lot of confidence in, and our team has a lot of confidence in those guys right now. So it's just going to be a matter of us getting off to a really good start offensively, continuing to defend at a high level. I know Connor Pilkington and Plumlee are going to go out there, attack the strike zone with really good stuff. pitch with confidence, let the opposing team, let the University of Oregon, understand that we're going to be strike throwers. We're going to work ahead in the count. We're going to defend at a high level, and we want to put pressure on those guys. And the University of Oregon is an outstanding program. It's an outstanding club. They have a legendary college head baseball coach who has started that program from scratch not too long ago, and they've already achieved gigantic things as a quote-unquote startup program. And they play tremendous baseball. Like I said, they're extremely well coached. I'm looking forward to getting out there and taking our young team on the road, going to get in those games for 27 innings, because these are the type of games that are really going to benefit us in the next couple of weeks once we get into SEC play. So excited to play Oregon, excited to go play against a team that's going to be as well coached as anybody in the country. Excited to go see how they do it on the West Coast. Let's go get into some great baseball games, and let's go do everything we can to go out there and win the series.